What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Baldur's Gate 3. So I just hit continue on to the Shadowlands, and he goes hoot.
Life seems to suit the young owl there. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and inquisitive.
Oh, that's right, because I don't have Talk to Animals active right now.
Go ahead. I'm listening. She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me.
I still think you're way too calm about this.
However much she's annoyed at me.
I love how it looks like that tattoo from the orb. Because it looks like a tattoo. How it looks like it runs up his neck and then kind of like into some veins that go up near his eye. It's really subtle.
I've no doubt she has the power to
Yeah, you can kind of see it. Like, you can't tell if it's like a continuation of the tattoo or whatever, or if it's just veins. It looks really cool.
As for Elminster, he saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
I mean, are we sure they're God? I mean, or is this like a Vlaakith thing we've got going on?
Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
As much as he frustrates me, I gotta say, man, he's got balls.
You wish to speak?
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad... Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that.
I agree. You know what? Will has struck me through most of this game as just the kind of stereotypical hero character. I haven't hated him, but he's kind of, white bread. But that was good delivery and good writing on that part. That was well done.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
I love you. Oh, Astarion.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
Oh, you're so cute.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope.
Yeah.
Whoa, now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mistra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
Yeah, I think he's gonna do it.
Fuck me. There's devotion and then there's stupidity. If the god of magic can't handle this without sacrificing Gale, she's no god at all.
You can see her get a little heated up there.
Poor Gale. He must be in bits after hearing that. I'll distract him. Tell him I haven't read a book since secondary school. Watch his face melt off.
God, I love you. She is such a wonderful character. I love Karlach. Now on to the woman who is the most romanced in all Baldur's Gate 3 playthroughs. Larian has released those statistics. She's the most romanced character. I'm talking Shadowheart.
Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Well, what if Shar told you to do it?
Very serious of you. But it's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting...
Fine. What's on your mind?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together. And it seems we have.
Okay. See, I find it interesting. Unlike a lot of games, this game kind of lets you be a little, lets you be the horny bard, but also have a relationship. Like, each character kind of has their own tolerances for stepping out. It's weird. Although I'm walking around here in leather pants that I stole off a drow woman, so...
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mystra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him.
Hey, Lae'zel, does that sound like something to you?
Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mystra is concerned only for herself.
Well, I mean, she's asking us to take
Perhaps he'll
out...
find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
I mean, essentially, you're saying... You're complimenting him and telling him, saying that we're powerful and he's powerful and he shouldn't listen to his god, but your god is essentially just chewed you up and spit you out and treats you like a number. So, well, it's for the good of the Githyanki people. And Mistra's probably thinking of the good of, This is the part where we start stabbing.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlaakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Yeah, no shit.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Really hate the whole thing that the helmets keep turning back on. I also love how she's the only one in full armor while everyone else is in their camp clothes. We'll hear what you have to say.
Be at ease.
Before we gut
I bring
you.
only truth. I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Does he believe in Orpheus as the true leader of the Gith? I'm not giving it to you if that's what you're asking.
I've heard word from Kresh Yulik. You are infected. Yet the one in the prism has chosen you. Protects you with their power.
You're not going to say anything about how the fact that I wiped out that Kresh?
Power to end Vlaakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, You've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, Jastil Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
He's not wrong so far. Who's the person inside the prism?
They have not said. They must have good reason. And I won't be the one to betray them.
He speaks the truth about the Zaithisk.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Now, if you were to ask me, do I completely trust him? No, but he could be a good ally. Alrighty then. More and more. He isn't. Okay, I was about to say, do I wear it? Is it? Where'd Will go? Oh, okay. Only the members of my party are here. Except Lae'zel. Because she's still got her helmet and armor on.
Vlaakith Kosivim Krashed. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem.
Jeez, you have that many protocols?
One protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
Obviously, it's about time you figure it out. No, we're not going to be that mean. What exactly does Ascension entail?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
So this kind of sounds like, in a weird way, it sounds like Scientology to me. You know, it's like once you reach a high enough level, they bring you into like a secure location. If you, Leia Remini and her talk with Joe Rogan, I think was one of the most interesting talks on Scientology I'd ever heard. And she, like, explained when she heard about Xenu and all that shit. And she's just, like, looking around going, are you fucking kidding me? This is what it's all been about? Fucking aliens? I mean, when your religion's made by a science fiction author, I mean, you surprised?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
And see that's what I was talking about, how it's similar to Scientology. To me, it doesn't seem like they're doing they're using people. In this case, they're using the Gith to attain power, and in our world, Miscavige and all them use Scientology to rob people of money. In my opinion, I think it's a cult / scam. Whatever. I mean, you can believe whatever you want. That's what I think.
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better. Yes, I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Okay, well. So until we get to Baldur's Gate then. But before we get to Baldur's Gate, we need to make it through the Shadowlands. So I have seen very little of this. Like, I've seen a few interactions and a few things here or there, but generally the layout of this act and everything, I know very, very little to none. I've been trying to keep all my spoilers or everything that I've seen, I've always tried to keep it in Act 1. I've seen some interactions from other parts of the game, but I have done my best to try and keep the story and major things that I have seen to a minimum.
This place is dark beyond dark. You feel it too, right? I'm sticking to light wherever I can find it.
Are you the true soul?
I may or may not be the single greatest true soul you may or may not have ever met in your life.
I'll take that as a yes. Listen up.
Good.
Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
I picked up the torch. That's right, I can't use a long sword, and, because what the Falar Luv is, yeah, it's a long sword. Even though I could technically wield it one-handed, I don't have that ability. You know, as a flimsy bard. Oh.
This beast didn't go down without a fight.
Black oleander. Cool. Yeah, I'm seeing a vision cone up ahead, which is never a good sign.
Don't make eyes at me, you breech blossom. Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch! You see that flight go? Swallowed whole by the shadow curse. Bet it was pure tasty. You're the true soul we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing.
So the light was enough to keep it at bay.
Aye, in the shallows. But the curse don't care about some itty-bitty light once you get deeper. But don't worry, boss. We've got a guide. Talk to Kansif inside. He'll run through it.
One last thing. Go fetch that bone you threw.
Wait, you're joking, yeah? But we're ready to go. You just need to tell Kansif inside.
I don't want to waste the illithid.
Of course. Good one. Now, we best get going, eh?
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to waste it. Oh, that was a really bad roll. Come on, don't be one of these videos. There you go. Trying to see what's out there. Half ogre.
I'll feed him an arrow.
It's interesting. I haven't seen a lot of them to this point in the story. Ooh, there's a chest up there. I don't feel like going to get it.
That freak best be ready to guide us when he's
True soul. An honor. Did you bring the lyre?
If it's a tune you want, I know plenty.
Forgive me, true soul, but what we want is to get to Moonrise as quickly as we can. We were told to expect a true soul. That Night Warden Minthara would send someone with her lyre to summon a guide through the darkness. If the Night Warden did not send you, who did? What are you doing here?
Just passing through, really.
Far without a guide. The darkness here is murderous. Of course, you are free to take your chances if you wish. But I will be waiting here for the Night Warden's lyre. Minthara always carried it on her person.
Unless someone swiped it.
It's the absolute...
Ain't like we got...
Do I need to equip it? I could have sworn I had one.
The guide will see us through the darkness.
Wish you'd bloody well hurry up then. I swear the shadows are getting closer.
No, again, they're probably back at camp.
We are ready when you are, true soul. We need only the lyre. Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
I was wondering why these were quest items.
Yes, I hear them, Your Majesty, calling us. Their god and their guide together.
Someone pinch me, please. I'd really love to wake up from this nightmare.
Greetings, in the Absolute's name. You have been charged with guiding us.
Flesh for you, my queen. But who are they?
Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
He's a drow who's been, I can't remember what they're called exactly, but it's what happens to some, I believe it's only male drow that they put through this through this process, but it essentially turns him into a half spider creature.
And you? What are you?
More faithful of the Absolute. They need a guide to the Dar, same as us.
Your minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice. The Absolute. Or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
A true soul. You have more worshippers every day, Majesty. Yes. Yes. They'll do nicely.
It's time to leave. Take me to Moonrise.
Gather the flock. Bless us again, Majesty. Shine your light. Protect us. Come. Follow and stay close. Do not leave the light. Do not feed the shadows.
You heard him. Move out!
Come back!
There we go. I can keep my sword out.
They should stay closer, my queen. They should stay in the light. Unless they want to become shadows.
You know, for how creepy this place is, it's really cool. It's really well designed.
Shadows are hungry.
I would like that chest.
I smell a trap. Patience, Majesty. Wait. Something's wrong, Majesty.
Get the Yankee.
Who's there? Show yourself! Harper's attack! Kill the cultists and get that lantern!
Oh, interesting.
Villains in the dark!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. They could be worthwhile allies. Defend the guide and you may preserve your cover as a true soul.
What are they doing?
Riders, that's what they're called. Holy hell. Alrighty then. Well, that was interesting.
Ready for another round?
Is the Drider weak to anything? Does not look like it. Okay, I thought that was a Githyanki. No. Oh, it was a... Okay. The Wood Elf. Huh. His skin color made me think he was something else. There we go. Now I can cast my spells as if we were right on top of each other. Oh, what to cast? I'm feeling...
No
Nice crit.
For the absolute!
I fear neither shadow nor death. Guard against the darkness.
A shot, Gale.
You will die here. The absolute will.
Hey, stop casting my favorite spell. Alright. Cannot harm because he has Sanctuary.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Huh. Interesting. For some reason, I thought that would provoke an attack of opportunity. I suppose not. Oh, I need advantage on somebody for that, but I don't have it, so... might as well just go do that.
Yes, here. A tale for the ages.
Swiftly now.
Use the good berry. Counterspell. Jesus.
Bye forever, pal.
Man, I'm debating. Do I want to go with... can't...
Death is but
I forgot. I cannot...
Where are my smelling salts?
What was I about to say? I thought I could do something. I lost my train of thought. As well get a little bit of a heal going.
As my feet can carry me.
Right, the words I was looking for was, I forgot, I can't use, my smites on Karlach when I'm enraged. Stop it. Get some help. Oh!
Take much more.
Okay, so I can't use sneak attack. That's odd.
Smell blood. Ready for this?
My secondary reckless attack. I can also make my frenzied strike.
What fools these mortals be.
And Gale. Yeah, that's great. Good job, buddy.
Incredible. A light so radiant not even the curse can dim it.
The lantern flickers ever so briefly, and you hear a slight twitter. Or perhaps it's simply your imagination.
Excuse me, it's X now?
Don't move a goddamn muscle. Talk. Why in the hells would a cultist turn on his kind?
The pin the man wears is familiar to you. He belongs to the Harpers, a covert organization dedicated to freedom and balance.
Exactly, I was infected with their parasite, but I was seeking a cure.
Follow me. I know a refuge from the darkness. You can rest there. An inn. Last Light, it's called. A place you can sigh without the shadow beasts hearing. Let the
Lead on.
light be your guide. I'll mark your map, should you lose the way.
Okay, the Shadow Curse is a powerful threat that lurks and devours surrounded by his... A Drow elf wielding this weapon deals an additional 1d4 poison damage. Interesting. One is 2 turns of heat. Okay, what is heat convergence? Like, give me some idea of why it's worth taking an item that's gonna have me get hit with 1d4 of fire damage. Okay, the last light in is where we're heading. It's Wergar. So if I jump up here, I will not have enough ability to jump over there. Shadow Battlefield. Well,
The very plates of the earth have been shattered by the magic of the Shadow Curse. Utterly fascinating. Unless you happen to be standing on it, of course.
and we'll head over that way and search some other time. You know what? Maybe it's a good idea to give us a little song of rest. Keep us, keeps us in a little better shape.
Signs of a struggle. For all the good it did.
Cultists and a bunch of dead tieflings. Some of these names, I feel like I remember them. I think they were from the Grove.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He helped us out in the shadows.
Come. Jahira!
Druid. Curious. Legends led me to expect better of the noble Jahira. I mean, I usually go with my bard dialogue, but I like this as quippier. It's just this once. I wish people would just simply say hello.
Hello.
Thank you. You know, I saved your soldiers.
Kindness is too often a decoy.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Just accept your fate. I am not a true soul.
What are you doing?
Hey, Maul.
Saved us.
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved 2 of my friends. One from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
Thanks, Maul.
True soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
I work in mysterious ways.
Enlighten me. Now.
I know it's hard to trust anyone right now, but believe me, I am not an absolute cultist.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope.
You know, that's the first time that I've ever rolled a 20 against a 21. So I guess
Why have you come here?
no matter what the roll is, as long as you roll the 20, you're pass, I assume. Or maybe it's because I had a +4 on, or a plus, I don't know how much, on top of it. I'm here on holiday. Frankly, I'm looking for a cure for the parasite in my head.
Our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Wonderful.
It's for a good cause.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Nah, I already got a +6. I shouldn't need anything additional for this check.
Cheeky. But, since you're asking...
See any movement there?
Oh, cool. Free supply pack.
By Jahira, you're all right by me.
That's always nice. So let's see what you got. Scrolls. Scrolls, potions, arrows. Nothing great just yet. Don't care about the great axes. Great sword is boring. Firebolt and fireball. That's not bad. I don't have anybody to use it on. It's not a bad thing. Hat of the Uninhibited Kushigo. Okay, so essentially it's for a monk. Shade Clinger will obscure the wearer, has advantage on only on saving throws. Okay. It wouldn't be bad for Astarion, but it's not really worth it. Unsuccessful saving throw against a foe's spell, deal 4 to 7 damage to them. Okay. That's a Gale item. Yeah, the Mighty Cloth, Bull Strength. Oh, wait, no. It looks like an item that we saw back in the Mountain Pass, but that's not what this is. That would probably be good on Karlach. Yeah, remember when I was saying we need, Yuan T scale mail. Plus 1 bonus to... That's pretty good. Plus 1 armor class. Shielded devotion. I like that shield. This is cool. Might as well throw it in. And I could see some uses for that. And lets you cast shield. Okay. There was some cool there's some cool stuff here. Okay. Oh wait. Oh no, I don't want the cruel sting. I want my yeah, I want to keep my Yeah, I'm not going to use those. Not going to use those. Yeah, sell that, keep that. Sell that necklace. Don't need it. Yankee plate. Gale's not holding on to anything. Ah, man, that's a loss of a lot of cash.
Take care now.
I'm losing a lot of cash on that one, but I've got a whole bunch of equipment on other people that I want to come here and sell, so you know, it'll all round out. Send to camp. This I want to put on Shadowheart. That'd be really good for a College of Blades Bard. Now that I think about it. Plus 1 to armor class. I'm going to give that one to Gale. That's going to Shadowheart because she uses shields. That's on Karlach.
Not around.
Gale, what is a wizard without his cape? Karlach, as I said.
When we make it home, burning through our oil.
Looks like a Mortal Kombat character, and I am all for it.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
Yeah, and the Jaheira tried to kill me.
Hey, it would have been an honor. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Oh, Karlach, you sweet, sweet child. Well, it's nice to know where the tieflings ended up. So I'm guessing they're probably into lost friends. So what is this bull rush? Okay, it's an action and it doesn't look like it has a It's gotta be one. No way that's just a free skill. Like, I have to. That has to be like a once a short rest or something. Cute little boat dock. And leads to the cellar slash cellar slash prison. Anything cool down here?
What's that?
Come on. Oh, saw that door there. I was thinking there might be something cool back here. I feel lied to. God, I'm sitting here looking at the clock, man. We're running long. Trying to think how I want to do this, because I'm not gonna go talk to her and keep on the quest. We're gonna do that next time. So here's what we'll do. For anybody out there who is you know, going, I'm really only interested in the story. If you duck out now, I get it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun. But I am gonna run around. Run around the inn, see who's here, and run around the inn, see who's here, and see what there's to see.
Light on my feet.
Okay, note to self, don't run out there. Yeah, like I said, social media, all that stuff in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. Thanks for watching, guys. And for those who are sticking around to see what we're going to find, thanks for sticking around.
Please, I just want to be alone. It's Dennis. He's gone. Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up, cut us up, said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away, but my love, Dennis, Martin Dor, Roshan.
How do you manage to get away?
I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
your boy Toy's Goblin Chow. I mean, he could still be alive.
I think so. By the gods, I hope you're right. I wish I hadn't let go of him.
I'll do my best to find him, but
hard to imagine him
can't
making
promise
sense of
anything.
everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me.
Yeah, well, let's see what I can do.
I can't.
So I feel like this is going to be a little more detailed than breaking into that goblin camp. God, it's so weird now that I have to run around a new place to explore. I have to figure out what figure out where everything is and all that.
Not the same cow I saw at the Druid's Grove, is it?
Aha! Thought I sensed an infernal. What are you doing here?
Same thing as you, I reckon. Trying to stay out of the shadows. Hold on. I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the Blood War when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do. I've been dying to find an infernal mechanic.
Now that's hot. Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I'll need some infernal iron and a lot of luck.
Yeah, we can find you a shrine.
Yes, we will.
Sure. Meantime, if you need to stock up, everything I have is available.
I like this guy. So yeah, we could have done this in Act 1, but because we just didn't get around to it, we don't... nothing we can get out of them. Grants resistance to fire and resistance to cold. Interesting. Also gives you the haste spell. Do I like that more than the one I currently have? I'm kind of window shopping right now. I'm going to do all my purchases off camera just because I have to shuffle the party around and get all the equipment I want to sell and everything from all my groups at camp. So we'll be kitted out at the start of next video. But right now, like I said, I'm just kind of looking at what I see. The thermodynamo axe. Gain 2 turns of heat. Yeah, but heat just doesn't sound like a good thing to me. Sword of life stealing. On a critical, target takes an extra 10 necrotic. Also gain 10 temporary hit points. Ooh, and our crit machine probably be Astarion. What's the weapon spread? And it's the same. It's a 1d6 plus 6. But I think Knife of the Undermountain King is actually a little better for him. That's a tough decision, but I think it's the better one for him. What about armor? Breastplates +1, chainmail +1, chainmail +2. Padded armor, this is just basic stuff +2. Oh my god. Hiccups. I mean, it's cool, but I don't really need it. Ooh, die remover. That's cool. And a safeguard shield that I don't need. And I have infernal iron back at camp, which we will take care of next time.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I love her.
Lay out a more demon in 2 hits. Bam, bam. We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Yeah, it's nice to see.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Don't be shy. Check it out. We've gone legitimate and I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Okay, well, what's it open?
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
Really? But she said... All right. Here. I guess. Premium trinkets and... In the market for something special? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Alright, what you got now? I actually have elixirs now. Cloak of Cunning Broom. They also create a foggy cloud. Interesting. I'm gonna buy that before I forget. Fishing rod of alertness. Arrow of sparrow slang. I love these kids. Ridiculous, but I love them.
Right here. We need to talk.
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with...
Thanks, kid. Alfira! How you doing?
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
Which one was Asherak again? How'd you survive?
Of all people. Saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
The apprentice wizard.
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Well, I mean, a little bit of sociopathy doesn't hurt.
Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
I'm sure they're fine. I'll find them.
If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
You know, I initially was planning on being, the bard that, is going to learn all of these songs and, kind of, like I said, when I started, a charlatan. I learn all these songs so I can pick a pocket, or I learn all these songs so I can do this, that, the other thing.
I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Taylor's doing her best.
Oh, the counselor and all of them. The I want to say fire fists, but I don't think that's what they're called. Raphael. Well, what do you know?
I'll be honest, didn't think we stood a chance. Not till you came along. Doing the cult's work.
Okay, so I'm not seeing much else to buy. There's maybe a thing or two at the blacksmith shop that we might look into. I think everything else. I think I've talked to just about everyone. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about. You know what? Let's talk to Raphael before we close.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
It's good to see you again. I'd ask if you've made any progress with your little problem. But the telltale twitching of your eye is answer enough.
Well, how about the one eye that I'm missing since the last whatever? I'm sure your arrival isn't simply a coincidence.
My dear, nothing is coincidence. Mortals trifle themselves with free will, as if their betters have not molded every potential path ahead. No offense meant, of course. I'm sure everyone in Last Light thinks they could have changed things. They're not the only ones ripe for temptation, you know. My last contract here fed me for decades.
Why?
Family troubles. Not my family, of course. I never surrender knowledge for free. But one good turn deserves another, does it not? To repay you for the souls sent my way, I offer a taste of the truth. Ketheric Thorm, proud father, man of faith, utter fool. On the night the Harpers sealed him away, someone murdered his entire army in cold blood. Now who would possibly benefit from such a massacre? If you want to know more, I could work the exchange of such precious knowledge into the terms of your future deal. But the time for quibbling over clauses and contracts hasn't quite arrived. You'll be limping back to me soon enough. Not with you, at least. Although I sense there's something your friend wants to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business, devil. My old... well, a long time ago, someone carved infernal runes into my back. They are a fragment of a contract. I'd like to know what the full contract says.
What are you talking about, Astarion? What scars? Don't play games.
Such impatience. It's something very important to your master. But is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me. This is important, devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Have a gander at them.
Wonderful.
Look, you're welcome and...
See, I'm seeing this board here. And that, His Majesty. One short. But yeah, that key that we bought from this kid, it was in the shape of a tower or a rook for chess. Got a feeling I know what that is. I know what that... I would very much like to know what that perception check I just failed was. Okay, guys. I have been going long enough. This is the time where I'm going to let you guys go. I am going to mess with the party, go back to camp, get people to come back. I might take a long rest. Yeah, I'll probably take a long rest, if I'm being entirely honest. And we'll pick up next time, you know, get Karlach the... Oh, wait, there's one thing I wanted to do.
No, still incapable. Not for you to know.
I want to figure out what's going on with this ox.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Okay.
That's up to you. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good...
What? A level 5 ooze. Okay.
Boom.
This feels good.
Gotta be honest, I didn't see this coming.
Blood comes easy these days.
You missed an 80.
On my way.
How? How did you miss an 80%? It's crit.
It's quite the same.
Ugh. Just when I think I've seen it all. At least it's dead now.
Okay. Well, that was a curious... I don't even know how to... I don't even know how to process what we just saw. I'm gonna give him this hat. Whoever does fire damage. Okay, that'll work. Okay, guys, back to my outro. Thank you so much for watching. Social media's in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next one. But until then, I'm out.